Liver habits. Your timing of the meal is very important for liver cirrhosis diet. Healthcare, your healthcare of the doctor who is there with you, or your nutritional professional who's there. She'll guide you step by step as to what to eat, how much to eat, how much calories and nutrition you should be having throughout the day. So she'll work out a meal for morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So when you have a balanced diet, you'll always be away from all these diseases. So do consult your nutritionist or your family doctor or a dietitian to keep yourself healthy. So this will help save your liver and improve your liver functions. And we need this liver throughout the lifetime that we live on this Mother Earth. So it will be a blessing in disguise if we consult them, right? Then what are the timings to eat? Liver disease can lead to malnutrition, in which case your healthcare provider might want you to eat more calories. Sometimes they understand what is missing in your body. Your doctor will understand. He takes all the blood tests and reports. They tell you to do a lot of different kind of tests to come. Like they tell you to lipid profile. They tell you to do kidney profile. Then they tell you to do heart ECG or 2D echo. So all these organs tests can give a report about our health of the organs. So you should always at least in 2 years time, once in 2 years time, you should get all, you should go and meet your doctor and get all these tests done, especially with the ladies for cancer, even gents. Nowadays you have cancer is very rampant for prostate cancer, so you should not ignore ladies mammography, breast cancer and vaginal cancer. So you should always go for those tests at least once in 2 years. You should not ignore it, especially after menopause or especially after 45 years. So you should always take care of your diet, and accordingly they'll guide you how many calories you have to eat, how much proteins you have to eat. They'll work out a balanced diet for you. There's nothing wrong in going and spending few thousands of rupees on your body and keeping yourself healthy, rather than going and eating burgers and pizzas outside in McDonald's and other joints, or maybe even Chinese food with all the sauces that we have. So it's all in our hands. Okay, if you do not feel up like eating large meals to increase your calorie intake, try eating small and frequent meals and snacks throughout the day. Your dietitian or your doctor will suggest you that if you can't eat large meals, no problem. Break up into number of meals. You can have 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, or 5 meals a day, depending on what she advises you. 5 meals also is very ideal, but small portions where you are not left hungry. Okay. Next. You'll find that some people who are suffering from liver diseases, like fatty liver or hepatitis, they get up in the middle of the night. They get up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We had done a cardinal clock in part 1, and part 2 also I had highlighted it. So every organ has a time, peak time and the lowest time. So if you follow the cardinal clock time, you will not get up in the night. But if it is not working properly, then body will give you signals and wake you up in the night very often. You'll go for urination, but you should be able to come back and sleep again. Not that you are awake and you get back into your WhatsApp mobile, or you're watching some movie, or you get restless and you start walking in the house, or you start waking others. There are times when you are restless, you'll wake others. I can't sleep. Why are you sleeping? No, don't do that. Try to understand and hear what your body is trying to signal you. That means there is some issue. So you need medical help, or you have to change your diet. You have to have an early meal. Many people in our ancestors used to have meal before the sunset. It was very good because you need at least 3.5 hours for the food to digest and all your organs to work. Because during the day you are inactive and you're doing a lot of activity, but in the night your organs are slow. Movement is slow, digestion is slow, all their functions are slow, and they also generate a lot of energy, proteins, and all the things that are required by our body. So they will slowly convert that into it and provide you energy next morning. So they are also working as well as resting. Heart is beating 24 hours, 365 days, like the other organs, but heart plays a very crucial role. So you should always love your heart, show gratitude towards your heart, take care of your heart, and eat the food that is digestible, not just because it is pleasing to your eyes. Okay, so you should, when the body gives you a signal, you should think there's some issue, and you should always go and see your nutrition or your family doctor and inform him. There's nothing to feel bad. Don't feel ashamed. Many people have lot of tension, stress. Bombay life is full of stress. Why Bombay? The entire universe life is very full of stress. Some of the other stress is there. Some of the other, it could be family stress, it could be business stress, it could be your work stress, it could be your boss's stress, it could be a husband-wife relationship stress, it could be children's stress. So many stress. I can't go on naming all of them. We all have experienced it some or the other time in our life. So you should try to keep your system calm and cool, and sleep on time and get up early. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That was a long time saying. But nowadays people say that they have turned it into and saying that apple a day keeps the doctor away. But they say if the doctor is handsome, keep the apple away. This is the kind of mockery that we do. We should avoid these things. We should consider something very seriously what our ancestors have taught us, right? And if we implement that, we'll always be a healthy body. Next. What are the good liver habits? When you are awake in the night, what happens? You will start taking naps during the day. Taking a nap during the day is good. Power nap is very good after your meals. But it should not be long. It should not be many. It should not be multiple. Okay. When you are awake in the middle of the night, research shows that a late night snacks can help people with cirrhosis. That means you're feeling hungry. The organ is asking for some kind of nutrition or protein. So you have a nutritious thing. Avoid eating too much of nuts, because nuts have a lot of oil, like you said. If you go to see oil that we eat, be it sunflower oil, rice bran oil, what is it? We are getting it for 100, 200 rupees. But imagine the nuts. I'm just giving you an example of groundnut. Groundnut is 400 or 600 rupees a kg. How can you get 1 liter of oil for just 200 rupees? That means it's adulterated. There are chemicals added into it. It is not a pure oil. So the pure oil form is, according to Shiva, is cannel oil. You have to develop a taste for it. Cannel oil is supposed to be very healthy and good. Or even you can have a mustard seed oil, which is still better than your sunflower oil or other oils. So you should have it in controlled thing and be careful. See the labels. Like part 2 we had said, please see the labels when you go and buy something. See the labels, what it is made of, how much protein, how much fat, how much sugar, and accordingly take a decision to buy or not to buy. All right. Low fat Greek yogurt and berries and few nuts sprinkled on top. This is also very good. Low fat yogurt. We don't have a full cream milk yogurt. Like we discussed in the last PPT slide 2, where it said that we should not have yogurt which is kept in the night to ferment and have it early morning. You try to have you ferment it and early morning in your house, and by 12:31 it takes only 3.5 hours for it to condense, and have it in the afternoon. Do not put it in the fridge because it's harmful. Bacteria will multiply, but it will damage you, right? You enjoy the cold thing, but it's not good for your body. Your body is warming up while having food and your lunch, and it's gearing up, creating saliva. And what do you drink? Cold chas, right? Buttermilk or lassi or some cold drink, aerated drink. So what happens to an engine? In a hot engine, when it's gearing to digest food, you pour water, what will happen? Only smokes will come out and will not be able to function. It will malfunction. The machine will go bad. Similar basis, our body is also a machine. So you should be careful with what you're putting in your mouth. Okay. A bowl of whole grain cereals with soya and or almond milk and fruit is very good. You can have. Don't have the milk that we are getting. Try to take a substitute. Soya milk, almond milk, fruit milk, camel milk, goat milk. These are all the substitutes that are available in the market now. Though they are expensive, but you can always try them out. If sleep schedule is interrupted, plan your meals around when you are awake, whether it is during the day or during the night. In case you feel very sleepy and tired, then just don't jump on the meal. Let your body rest. Okay, many people have a habit. I'm feeling sleepy, I'll go and eat something. But your body is asking for sleep. So sleep. No, it's giving you signals. Go and take a power nap. Rest for some time. It will automatically come back to normal levels. But we start eating. And what we want to eat are sugary items. Tea is all sugar. Coffee is all sugar. We had done pH. In slide 2, we had discussed all pH 2, pH levels. What is our balanced body pH? Is 7.2 to 7.4. Anything below this or beyond that can create issues in our body. Okay. then try to eat a meal or a snack every couple of hours. If you are feeling very hungry and you are diabetic, so please try to have small snacks, healthy snacks, not anything that comes. If you want to have nuts, soak it and have. The energy level goes up. Soak the nuts for few hours and then have it. Try to have sprouts. Okay, you can make sprouts at home. Avoid buying sprouts from outside because we don't know what kind of water they have used. So if you do it at home, it's very easy. You have to just soak it in the take a bowl of it and soak it in your one of your messes overnight, and the next day you'll find small sprouts have come up. Maybe after 1.5 days it will come up. Mix that, just steam a little bit and have. We had also discussed you can have lots of greens. You can't eat raw because there could be a lot of worms and bacteria in it. So what you can do, just blanch it. Take salt water and wash it and just blanch it and then have it. Just little bit blanch it and start having it. And add whatever homemade sauces that you want, or any kind of nuts, crushed nuts, roasted, you can have, which is going to give you vitamins and proteins and nutritions. Okay, next. What should be the duration if your liver is at risk? Your doctors will provide you what to follow and what not to follow in a case of liver cirrhosis diet. And if you feel sick, you should refer to them. Not ignore it, but you should go back to him. Not thinking that, oh, I'll have to pay fees again. Many people think that, oh God, how many times I have to pay him 500 to 2,000 rupees? And what I'm not getting any benefit. No, body takes time to show benefits, show good results. So do not ignore that signal. Go back to your doctor and inform him. If you do not give a feedback, how will we come to know what is the issue? How will he treat you? So be careful about this, especially when you have liver cirrhosis and you wanted to reverse it. Okay. Someone in early stages of liver disease usually does not have any symptoms. If we saw a video where he says that sugar is generated, he said, we are eating one small cube of sugar, but over a period of time, every day we are eating 64, right? 64 calories of sugar. And that gets accumulated and becomes a fatty liver becomes hepatitis becomes liver cirrhosis. And then one fine day the liver gives in. So it may spread out over 15 to 20 years. You said 10 years back I was very healthy, nothing was there. How come it is because it is over a period of time that you have eaten wrong diet. You not controlled your mouth. You had fatty substance. You had fast food, which is not suitable. Liver was giving you signals, but you ignored it. Small signals, you just popped up a tablet and you prolonged. You ignored that thinking, nothing, it's all okay. Doctors just say like that only. Why should I go to a doctor? I'm healthy. Nothing is happening. But sometimes the symptoms are not known to your body. And one fine day after 15, 20 years, you really collapse and you start suffering. And you land up in a hospital paying a very fat bill to the doctor. So please take care of your health. Keep that money for yourself for your old age rather than giving it to your doctor. That's my advice. Okay. Since changing how to eat, you can only help to prevent additional liver damage. If you change your diet, you can protect your liver for lifetime. Though the damage that has done cannot be recovered or reversed. But at least the further damage will be stopped and the liver will start functioning and start healing. We have a very good protocol and we have a very good powerful wand, which can help us reverse the thing by healing in PVH. We'll be coming to the next slide in that. Okay. So please be careful and have a proper liver cirrhosis diet plan. What are the few nutrition deficiency of vitamins can give you what kind of symptoms? A very good slide. You can take a snapshot. You feel, oh, only vitamin B12 is missing. It is low. It's okay. Others are normal. No, even B12 can leave damage your liver. What is it? Every time you feel fatigue, you can't work. Every time you're feeling very tired. These are all symptoms. Vitamin C, weak immunity. You have no strength. Little bit you work, you walk, you go out and you come back, say, I'm tired, I'm weak, I want to sleep. You don't want to get up on time in the morning. You're feeling very lazy and lethargic. Bone pain or fracture, vitamin D deficiency, vitamin D, vitamin D3, vitamin D2, all these are deficiencies. Okay, we don't realize what is it. We just say vitamin D. But in vitamin D also there are many other vitamins connected to it. 2, 3, 4, 6, B6, all those things are there. Poor vision, eyesight. Nowadays children have very poor vision. At a young age they get glasses. Seniors like us get it after 55, 60 because we can't see. But that is also a sign. It's a poor vision. So that is lack of vitamin A over a period of time. Then muscle cramps. Body is giving you signals. When people get cramps and they sleep in the night or they are walking, suddenly you feel that is what? It is an indication that vitamin E, there's a deficiency. Then slow wound healing. That means vitamin C. And even diabetic, the wound does not heal easily. It takes a longer time. It remains raw, and a lot of bacteria comes in. So you should realize that it could be vitamin C. Your fingers get chipped off. Many times ladies are working in the kitchen and they cut their finger and it's burning, but yet they have no alternative. Yet they have to sit and cook food. Your hand has to be put in the salt and you're bearing that pain and the skin is burning. So you should be very careful. You should come to know that the wound is healing slowly. That means there is deficiency of vitamin C. Many ladies ignore their health from day one after they get their first child. First child delivery, they are so much engrossed into your being professionally qualified, everything. They get engrossed into family life and they forego themselves and they do sacrifice. All wrong emotions keep coming in. They keep on putting weight and the body seeing sickness, they ignore it. They don't bother to take care. And then after a few years or stages, they want to go to the gym to cure. It is not going to help you. First indication is very good, right? So you should always listen to your body. Then hair loss. After a certain age, you have hair losses. That is vitamin B7. We use a lot of chemical shampoos. Our diet is very bad. Biotin can be very less. After a certain age, hormones are not being developed, so are not being produced. So we could have hair loss. But we take it as, oh, it's an age process. Now I'm going old. Hair growing white is your age process. But hair fall is not an age process. You have to be careful. That means there is some deficiency. Biotin deficiency. Vitamin B. So immediately refer to your doctor and try to take substitutes or try to eat those foods where you have B7. You can Google it and check what food has B7. Depression and mood swings. After menopause, many of us have depression. Something happened in our family. We lost some loved ones and we undergo depression. Even sometimes our children give us back answers, or maybe mother-in-law scolded you, or husband scolded you. You take it so much to your heart that you undergo depression. You don't want to interact with people. You want to keep yourself locked in the room. You want to just stay at home, or you don't want to dress up very well. You don't want to keep your soul happy. So these are all mood swings. After menopause also, there are many mood swings. Hormonal changes also, you have mood swings. So that means vitamin D deficiency. Tingling and numbness, vitamin B6. This is very essential. Many times you're sitting and you start feeling there's tingling in your hand. Your fingers go numb, right? That is a sign of B6. Right? What do? We tap and beat it for it to come, or we massage so that blood flow starts. Tingling comes when the blood flow supply is not proper. So if vitamin B deficiency is there or there's any nerve block, you could have tingling and numbness. Dry skin. Most of the time we undergo dry skin. It will be vitamin E. Poor memory, vitamin B12. All these are interconnected. All these vitamins are interconnected. Don't think if I just have B12, nothing will happen. You could have multiple vitamin deficiency at one time, and one will lead to the other. There are a network of people, all vitamins. Okay, frequent cold. You're always falling sick, always suffering from cold. Your nose is flowing. So vitamin zinc and vitamin C deficiency. Bleeding gums, all blood coming out when you're brushing, or even when you're eating something, blood comes out. So you can have blood in your gums, you can have blood coming through your nose. These are all indications of your vitamin C deficiency. Brittle nails, your nails will break, they'll crack. If you have small nails, it will just crack. It start bleeding and cracking. So it will not grow. So this is a sign of biotin and iron deficiency. Anemic, your iron deficiency, B12 and folic acid. Folic acid is nothing but what you get in your mouth, ulcers. You can have ulcers in your colon. You can have ulcers in your stomach. You can have ulcers in your esophagus pipe. Because of ulcers, you can have fungal infection. You can have bacteria infection. You can also have piles. Piles also is considered a form of fungal infection, right? The body will give you signals that something is wrong. You will not be able to pass your stools easily. You have to take laxative. So you should be very careful. And when your body gives you all these symptoms or any kind of intimation, you should be alert. Okay, and not wait till the calamity to hit you. Next. We have a very good video now. Please watch this. How we have hidden sugars in the food that we drink. We don't realize. We don't realize. All hidden sugars. Barbecue, ketchup. Ketchup has the maximum amount of sugar. Fruit juices. Additives Aerated drinks, Pepsi, Cola, chocolate milk, milkshake that we take, granola, flavored coffee. There are many kind of flavored coffee nowadays coming. Iced tea. Tea is bitter, so they'll add sugar and give you. Tea bars. All the sports people take. They're all the things that you have. Canned food. Ready-made foods. Cornflakes. Popcorns. Cereal bars. Canned food. Nothing but sugar. Baked beans. Ready-made smoothies. Be lazy to make smoothie at home. Buy ready-made. Read the labels and make it at home. It's advisable. This is your health line. Health is in your hands. I hope you all are enjoying these videos that we have loaded. And it's very informative.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Archana ma'am. Healing liver with PVH1. Now this is the crux where we have come for healing. How to heal your liver. Okay. First thing you have to do is, of course, aura cleaning, Ida Pingla, Sushma Nadi is definite. That is the basic of aura healing. Then you have to read page number 1 and 7 and cell and organ forgiveness. Okay. Then follow strict diet. Strict diet means really strict diet. No unnatural food or sweet natural foods. Avoid all canned food, outside food, and all hidden sugars, what we showed you in the video. Avoid oily food or food with preservatives, right? Pickles, lot of preservative, lot of salt in it. Papads, lot of salt in it. Okay. Then aura cleaning, Ida Pingla, Sushma Nadi that I already said. You take lot of sun prana daily. You take sun prana once in a day, and mother earth prana and green trace prana. You can take this n number of times during the day, morning and evening, which will give you a healthy body. Read forgiveness affirmation for your cancer cells. It's not that only if you have cancer, you're supposed to read forgiveness affirmation. According to me, you don't know what is developing in your body, what kind of thought forms you're getting, negative thought forms. We all get negative thought forms sometime or the other during our lifetime and during the day. Not avoidable. Sometimes in a week you may get, no matter how. We are not very pure and clean. But read cancer cell affirmations daily as a ritual habit, so that in future you don't get this kind of thing is not developed. We don't know what is growing in our body, what is being collected. So it's advisable. And if it's confirmed cancer, then it goes without saying. You have to read it and ask forgiveness from all your cells. That's why Shiva sir, in every presentation you will find, he's playing the cell video. He's playing in all the cell videos in every presentation. So that we are always asking continuous forgiveness. We do not know during the day what we have consumed which was not suitable for our cell and our organ. And we are damaging it knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, then how is the instruction for the wand to heal? Healing wand become as powerful as required to blaze and burn away and disintegrate the cancer cells in my liver. Now this can be, cancer cells can be in any part of your organ. It can be in your kidneys, it can be in your intestine, it can be in your mouth. But here we have said liver. So same protocol of the command can be used for other organs also, or wherever you have liver. For ladies also and gents also. Like prostate cancer, gents have it. So you can just say prostate cancer in place of liver. If you have liver problem with cancer, you can say liver. Okay, the general that we have tried to put it up. Next. Now we come to crucial part of liver flush. Many people call me and ask me, liver flush, madam, you have done. Yes, I have done it 4 times in the from 2020 to 21. Twice I had done, which was a detailed liver flush, which I'm going to explain you now. And I did a short liver flush also recently because I had some liver issues. That's why once you've done the once a year you've done the detailed one, then if you feel you require it, you can do it the short liver flush, which Shiva's video will be placed very shortly. So what do? You select a Saturday to do a liver flush, preferably a Saturday because many people are working. So Saturday, Sunday is ideal for us to rest also. You need to rest. Your body gets dehydrated at times, right? So you should do a liver flush. Select a Saturday, preferably when you have a holiday. So at 10 a.m. eat 7 hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus flowers is the one which helps you to remove acidic. Okay, it is alkaline. So it will remove all the acid from your body. Any color will do. It's not necessary it has to be red color. All right. It will remove all the green. You remove the green part, the stem of it, and wash it well, and then chew it off. Okay. You can remove the seed part. There's a seed part coming in it. If you want, you can remove that also and just chew it off. It is tasteless. It is not that anything wrong. Just keep quiet and put 7 one after the other after you remove the green part and start chewing. There's no taste, and you won't even realize that it's gone, and drink little water after that. Then you buy 20 grams of 4 packet of magnesium sulfate, which is available in any medical shop. Extra virgin oil. The brands that we use can be Figora, Borges, or Delmont. These are what I had used, and this is what normally we use it. Shiva sir in the short video has said you can use canal oil also. Okay, because all these other oils which I have mentioned is quite expensive, but you don't require, only I think 200 or 500 ml is sufficient if you want to do liver flush twice in a year. All right, it doesn't go bad. So you can take fresh orange juice. At home you can make it, or a sweet lime or pineapple juice. However, fresh orange real juice which you get canned one in a box is also a best option. Okay, but see that the expiry date you check, and it's a fresh orange one. All right. At Saturday 2 p.m. dissolve the 4 packets of Epsom salt in 800 ml of water and refrigerate it. You cannot drink it without cooling it. It's a very different and a very tough, bitter taste. It's very tough to take. So you dissolve it in it and keep it in the fridge. Once it is cold, you'll be able to drink it. All right. At 6 p.m., the first dose of the Epsom salt water you have to take, 200 ml. Mixture of the Epsom salt, refrigerated. What you have to refrigerate, measure out of 200 ml and drink that. Okay. At 8 p.m., you take the second dose. We'll answer your questions later on, Joseph sir. Let's finish this presentation. And 8 p.m. second dose. Repeat the same process at 9:45 p.m. Now what you have to do, the third type in the same day. That is, you have to take 175 ml exact virgin oil. Okay, any of the virgin oil that is there. You should take extra virgin oil, not virgin oil. There is a difference between extra virgin oil and virgin oil. It could be any of these companies, right? And you take 175 ml of the 75 juice, equal quantity. And you have to mix it. Even if you use a whipper and just shake it, oil and water does not mix very easily. This is a general knowledge that you must be knowing. So you should whip it in a mixer. The faster you mix it for 15-20 minutes, everything will merge and it will become very easy for you to drink, because you'll always notice that water will go down and oil will float up. So it's very difficult to drink. Very difficult. So when you blend it into a mixer for 10 to 15 seconds, it is easier for you to drink it. Okay. At 10 p.m., consume that concoction and lie towards your right hand side. Your liver is on your partly on your right hand side, just above your intestine. So you lie down on your right hand side with your head up. You can keep a pillow or you can sleep like this, and right hand side, so that all the concoction that you have taken, it goes down through your esophagus, spice through your stomach, and it goes into your liver and gallbladder, and it starts working for the job that it has to do. Start loosening all the gallbladder stone and the excess fat that is there. It will start melting it. Okay, you have to lie down for 30 to 40 minutes on your side with your head high. Don't put your head down at the same level. Keep a pillow or keep your hand. This is very essential. Otherwise, all this solution possible can come back again on you may have vomiting. Next. After 40 minutes, you can lie down on any side and go to sleep. You may get the first pressure itself within 40-45 minutes or maybe within an hour. Nothing to panic. Go to the loo and see whatever comes out. Let it come out. If you're very concerned about knowing what has come out, you can, nowadays we have English toilets, so it goes into the water, yet you can see all the thing that has come. But if you're very particular about it, like Shiva sir says that when I do liver flush, I do it on a paper. I put a newspaper over there and I remove it. I pass my poop into it to see what is there. It is very unhygienic and not comfortable to do it. So you can just do it in your toilet bowl that you have, right? But if you are very particular, Shiva sir, you can follow his steps. So you'll find that you may get the first pressure itself in the night at 10 p.m. Nothing to worry about it, and then go to sleep. You just go to sleep and you'll get up next morning. By this time you'll experience that all your gallbladder stones in your stools are green and yellow of different size and shapes, and also you may have diarrhea. Nothing to worry about it. Next morning again at 8 a.m. you have to again drink the same concoction, but this time the extra virgin oil quantity is less. It is 75 ml in the ratio of 175 orange juice. Orange juice has remained the same, and the extra virgin oil quantum has been reduced from 175 to 75 ml. Again, whip it in the mixer and drink it and lie on your right hand side, and you will experience a lot of pressure coming up. Immediately run to the toilet, otherwise your clothes and your toilets and everything will be spilled out and soiled. So reach the toilet as soon as you can, and you'll find that all your stones in your stools have loosened up, and a green and yellow kind of different shapes, big, small, or different sizes. You'll find all that, and also you'll suffer from diarrhea. Nothing to worry if you're having diarrhea. Keep yourself hydrated. Okay, do not panic. Just have plain water and go back to sleep if you want to. If you're feeling very weak, see that you are hydrated very well. All right. And 10 a.m. in the morning, next day on Sunday, have the fourth dose of Epsom salt and water. That's the final dose that you have to have. And at 11 a.m., you may drink some juice or coconut water. Any homemade juice, not boxed or bottled or outside canned juice. Any juice can be coconut water, or any juice that orange fruit juice that you make at home, a watermelon juice or an orange juice, and after 1 hour, try to stay on juices with light food like upma and oats. Just stay a little hungry and let the liver flush take place. Whatever leftover is left, whatever sediments are left, all that will come out. Take light food, very light food, because now your system has remained hungry for more than 24 hours. So the more water you drink, you can just have lukewarm water also. Just you. If you feel you're very dehydrated, you can take what you say, little, you can add little salt and very less of salt and little lime, just 1 or 2 drops of lime with little sugar in it, and drink it. That is also equally very good. It will keep you hydrated. All right, now your liver flush is done. Okay, if you may have during the day, you may still have loose motion, it's okay, let it come out. Body is flushing it out, your liver is getting, your fatty liver is turning itself into a healthy liver. So don't have tension. Whatever is coming out, be happy that you're becoming thin, I would say. Once you have done liver flush, you will feel that you start losing weight also. All your stones and toxins that you have consumed so many years and have been collected for 15 to 20 years has been removed by your body with this kind of process of liver flush. Then repeat this process. In case you have once again, if you feel like, if you have a lot of pimples on your face, oily skin, or you have a very fatty liver and you feel that it's not clear, you can do it once more after 2 or 3 weeks, or ideally you do it after 6 months. Once a year is sufficient. And then you can do a short liver flush, like Shiva sir's video will be played after some time. And your liver flush is done. Your skin will become healthy. Your skin will clear up. All the pigmentation from your face would have been gone. And you'll find that you're feeling very lively and active. And all the energies come back. Next.
Kiran madam.
Yes.
Please share this procedure of liver flush on our group.
Yes, I'll do that. Yes. This is exactly what I explained to you. This is a video which I had done in 2020, which was recorded by Shiva sir. So just see what I've explained everything what I explained you, the protocol in my English language now. But in the video also you can see it, how I've done it. Whatever I said is just being played. This video is there on the website. Good evening, sir. This is Kiran Makhija here, trying to give you a testimony of my liver flush and the enema ball movement and vagina ball movement that I have been doing. I would like to say that I have done the liver flush twice, which has been very helpful. This is the Delmont virgin oil which I used for liver flush, and these are the hibiscus flowers. If you see, you can just remove the green part of it. And early morning, between any time between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. First day, you can have this. Chew these seven flowers of this. Chew them off and avoid eating anything. Have something very light juice or so. And around 2 p.m. you keep. You dissolve 4 sachets of Epsom salt, which is magnesium sulfate, and in 800 ml water, and keep it in a jar and fridge. Around 6 p.m., this is what I did, that's why I'm sharing it. Around 6 p.m., I drank the first dose of the Epsom salt and water with just 200 ml. Uh, and then at 8 p.m., again on the same day, I repeated the process. That was the second dose that I had. And at 9:45 p.m., on the same day, I took 175 ml of the virgin extra oil which I have, which can be of Borges or it can be of any company. I bought for Delmont. Just I wanted to ensure that you buy a virgin extra oil and not an ordinary extra oil, which you get. Virgin extra oil is more effective. And I added 175 ml of the orange juice. We can take sweet lime also, and mix it in a mixer or a
आपको
whipper,
डालना है क्या
and
ये?
for 10 seconds, minimum 10
तो
seconds,
कुछ
because
नहीं डालना है?
this binding is very Mentally, please necessary keep and it does not yourself mix muted. easily because of the
हाँ?
oil. And at 10 p.m.
हाँ.
sharp, I drank this and went down lying on my right side for 30 minutes. Uh, and after 35 minutes, I got up and I had to go to the ladies' room to flush myself out. But uh, it was not very painful, or it was not. I felt that movement had not gone very clear. But then after that, I slept off. And the next day at 6 a.m., again I had the third dose of the Epsom salt and water. Right? No, that was the fourth dose of Epsom salt and water. And at 8 a.m. again, I took the 75 ml of virgin extra oil and 175 ml of the orange juice. That was real orange juice which I took. I could not get fresh juice, and I whipped it in the mixer and I had that. And after that, I had a severe diarrhea attack where I felt all the green and yellow stones that had come in my bowel movement, and I felt very nice. And after that, I slept for some time on the right side itself. And at 10 a.m. again, I had the final dose of the Epsom salt and the water. That was the fourth installment of the fourth sachet, and I was completely fine. In between, I had to go from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Twice or thrice to clean my system. And at 11 a.m., I had little light juice, very light juice of real orange juice only I had. And I stayed that day full day on the juice itself. We can start after 1 hour, after 11 a.m. You can start having very light food like oats or upma if you like, but I refrained from it and I stayed on juices, and I had done my liver cleansing very effectively. That was a real blessing in disguise for my fatty liver. I have done this twice, once in December 2019 and once now in February 2020. I would also like to share my experience for the bowel movement enema and bowel vagina series that I have been using. You can just take up a cup of bowl mug, and all you have to do is you have a small tip. If you go to see, this is the vagina bowel movement that you have. Okay, you just have a tip on this. You can just open it, put it down, and pull up for the water to fill in, and attach this small piece which has been given extra for vagina. Right? You can apply coconut oil. Any kind of coconut oil can be applied. Any kind of coconut oil. Parachute oil, just on your finger of your tip you take and you apply it here. And very lightly you just insert it on your vagina tip, and all you have to do is very lightly just pressurize it. That's it. Just one time. I do this just once in 15 days now. Initially I used to do it very often. Similar basis, you have your bowel movement. Bowel enema movement. Same way, just insert in a mug, pull it up. That's it. Sorry. And here also they have given us a small tip that doesn't hurt. You can just fix it. Similar basis, oil that at the tip. You can oil your anus part also, and just push it and it goes in. It's very easy. Initially, first time it is a little tough, but after that it becomes very comfortable once you start using. This is the mouth uh, oral thing. Similar applies to this also. Just push it in, and all you have to do is keep your lip tight and just press it off, and your entire teeth gets cleaned on one side. You can do it on either side, the left side or right side, whatever you are comfortable with. And this has been a real blessing in disguise. PVH has taught me this, and it has helped me a lot in reduction of my weight and my fatty liver, and also clearing all my bacterial infection in my body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I lost, the first time I did it, I lost 5 kgs. 2019, I lost 5 kgs in the first attempt. And in 20, again, when I did, I didn't lose much of weight, but I felt very light and nice. And I had used to suffer from heavy cholesterol levels. My cholesterol came down. It was 200 plus. And after I did the second time, the liver flush in the next year in 20, my cholesterol came down to 165 from 220. So this helped me a lot. Liver flush helped me a lot. And even I used to have a lot of vaginal bacteria infection, which Shiva sir kept telling me, a lot of bacteria growing. And I should just go and wash it up and put Dettol and all that and keep it dry and clean. But yet bacteria used to multiply a lot on my skin, though he deactivated the energy. So I started, he said, Kiran, buy this enema kit and use the vaginal part to clean yourself, because outside is the one that you're cleaning, but inside your vulva, inside your cliti, that is not getting clean, and that secretion keeps coming out and keeps spreading on your outer of the skin, on your vaginal lips. Similar thing happens to the male also. His genetical parts, all those things start leaking out. You don't realize. Sometimes you feel wetty, but it goes knowingly or unknowingly, it gets spread on the outer skin, and you'll find at the folds of your leg, you'll always have this kind of moisture and bacteria and fungus going on. It takes ages for the fungus to go away, because once the fungus grows outside, it's very difficult to heal. There is no medicine and cure for it. All you have to do is keep it clean, keep it moisturized, and see that you don't sweat a lot, because with sweat, all bacteria comes in. So that's what Shiva sir taught me. It was very embarrassing for me to talk to him, but I took a lot of courage to talk to him and saying, Kiran, don't feel ashamed. It happens to me also. He was so casual about it. And I felt, my God, how could I talk to him? He's a different person. But no, he helped me like a real friend, a real fatherly figure, a real brother, a guide. He said, no, Kiran, there's nothing to feel ashamed. Tell me what is your issue. And that's how he made me do it in 19 and 20. And from that day, I've been really very happy about it. And even now, after that, 2 years back, I did a liver flush, but I did a short one. And even 2 months back, I've done a short liver flush. Right? But I find the detailed one is far better than the short one. If you're doing it regularly, then you can go for, after the detailed one, you can go in for a short liver flush of Shiva sir. That will be playing now. This is improved liver flush by Shiva sir. Only the time duration is shortened. Rest is practically all the same. So it will all remove your body toxins and collections that has come.
Hello, guys. How are you guys? Okay, now in PVH, we talk a lot about liver flush. In many of the workshop, even when I go for healing consultancy, I tell people, guys, do liver flush, because the liver takes up everything that's out there. Whatever it is, if it's going to be good stuff, sugar, salt, everything, it all come from the large intestine, small intestine, duodenum, and stomach. It goes first to the liver, and then from the liver, it has take the good things, the bad things straight away. So liver flush will clean most of these things from your liver, but it depends how many times you want to do. Okay, I've done this before many times, and I want to share this lovely, simple system how you do it. Now we start off with, now we need to keep our whole intestine system empty. How do it? We do it Epsom salt. Do the Epsom salt. Okay. Now Epsom salt, you need to take one big teaspoon, and we got to put it into a mug, like this, a normal mug, and we need water in the mug. We got dissolve the Epsom salt. Okay, I got just nice. Don't let it be too much. Just 3/4 full. Okay, fine. And I got to open this now. I got to put one big. I'm alone here, so I'm managing myself all by myself. I've got it here now. Okay, I'm going to take my spoon. This is a spoon. Okay, I'm going to put it inside and make it sleep now. So easy for me. So I'm taking one big full of tablespoon. It's a tablespoon, and I'm going to put into the mug and I'm going to mix it. Now, once it's mixed properly, it take a little bit time. It's just a salt. Don't worry about it. They will tell you all kind of stuff. Oh, this is not bad. No, this is the only guy. The moment you take it inside, the body says, I don't like this, and it throw it away. It throw it out through your feces. It go to the stomach, duodenum, go to the small intestine, and within 20 minutes, everything comes out. Everything. So before we start our liver flush, we need to make sure stomach, duodenum, your small intestine, your large intestine should be empty. It's like having a diarrhea, like going through a diarrhea. Okay. Now I've finished this now. I'm going to change my camera. I'm going to put it down the side. Now this is done. Okay, mix it now. Once I've mixed it, I have to drink it. I drink it. Let's say I start maybe about 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I start. Then I'll take this now. But the whole day you need to fast. Okay, let me put the camera on that side. Okay. My camera on the stand. I will tell you all what I have here. It's not going to be so many things, guys. I have here 250 ml of pressed pulp-free grapefruit juice, not grape but grapefruit. It's like an orange, but it's called grapefruit. Okay, 250 ml. I've just done that. This is how it looks like. This is how a grapefruit like. You can't get this in many countries. Malaysia we get it. Maybe India it may not be so suitable, so available. So now you can replace them with orange. Get orange. You can make orange, or you have masabi. I think masabi, or whatever thing that's some kind of fruit like an orange fruit, but it should not be sour and should not be extremely sweet. A grapefruit is not sweet. Now we have an empty 500 ml. Okay, 500 ml. We'll exactly show you what we're going to do with this now. And then we have got olive oil. Now, not everybody can get olive oil. Coconut oil is available and virgin coconut oil. But I would prefer today to share with you guys what we need is oil. What we need is oil. We're going to use canola oil. Canola oil is very cheap and also available readily in Malaysia and many parts of the country. Of course, you can use coconut oil or olive oil. It's up to you, your choice. But I think to make this cheaper and available to everybody, because sometimes you go to 1 or 2 or even 3 liver flush in a specific period of time. So we're trying to use the canola oil. First time I'm using canola, I've always used olive oil. And in India, I have asked people to use virgin coconut oil. Okay. Now I'm going to show the whole process, how the whole thing is done. We have got the pressed olive oil, and I've taken this canola oil and put in a smaller container, so easy for me to pour. I've got this grapefruit juice, and I've got empty. So I got to fill up this one, and I got to empty this now. And I'm going to show how we're going to do it in a short while. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill up this fruit juice, the grapefruit juice, into this big canister right now. Okay, let me see how I can do it. Okay guys, I've got my camera positioned there. I'm going to take this grapefruit juice which I've taken from this thing now. I'm going to put it inside this little bottle, which is a 500 ml bottle. I'm going to put it inside. Yes, done. Filling it up, full 500 ml, done. Without the pulp, just pure grapefruit juice. Remember, it can be orange juice, it can be Mozambique juice, whatever you have in your place. Okay, it doesn't have to be grapefruit. Okay? I have it. That's all. Okay. Now I'm going to pour 500 ml. This is 500 ml. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fully stir it inside here. I'm going to put stir it such it comes to the brim. I'm going to put my canola oil right inside here. Right here, guys. See this oil and the juice is all water. They don't mix. They don't mix at all. I've done everything inside. A little bit less. Okay, a little bit less. No big deal. No big deal. It's okay. I'm just going to get another one. I have a little bit on other bottle. I'm going to fix it up again. I'm going to fill up with the brink as I can. Okay, done. So now, if you look at the whole thing now, you will find that the oil is now above the liquid. You know, because drinking oil itself is not going to be easy. We do this to help ourselves. So now, I'm going to cover this now. I'm going to cover this now. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to shake it so they all mix together in very small, minute things. It's not going to be easy. Once I shake it, I've already done this. I've done this. Okay, I'm going to share a simpler way. I'm trying this. I'm doing on a daytime. I'm not doing a night time. So everybody can do on a daytime. And maybe in the evening, you can have a light meal and go to sleep easily. Okay, so this is still there. I've done it, that part of it. So I've got this now. I'm going to mix it nicely. It's leaking. I'm going to make sure it's not leaking. Tight thing. Tightly tight. And I'm going to take now, I'm going to drink 500 ml of this.
If you observe the quantity present is equal quantity of oil and the juice.
Done. Not too bad. It doesn't taste bad at all. It's good actually because of the grapefruit juice. You can swallow it inside. But if it's just going to be oil, it's not going to be easy, my friends. It's not going to be easy. So I've done this now. 500 ml with 250 ml of grapefruit juice and oil. So now, this oil is going right into my stomach. It stays there. It stays there for maybe about 45 minutes to 1 hour. There's very little carbohydrate, very little protein, just a bit of juice, maybe some sugar, that's all. But there's a lot of oil, 500 ml of oil. Now what's going to happen now? This oil is going to go inside. The only work of this will be the gallbladder, and the liver will now pump all the toxic material for, not toxic material, it will start to give out the bile, because the work of the bile is for fat digestion. For fat digestion, okay? Now fat needs to be digested. The stomach does not do fat digestion. It does not at all do any type of fat digestion. So now, as the liquid leaves the stomach splinter, it comes out. As it's finished, it go little by little. Now the brain says, there's too much of fat. There's too much of oil. Now what do I do with oil now? So immediately, what will happen is now, the bile will start to push all the green parts. The purpose is to emulsify fat, so the fat will get digested into the body. Now, the next part is, it comes out more. Now there's a good chance there's not enough bile in the liver. The hepatic duct has got no bile. Now the gallbladder will start to throw everything that it is keeping a store place. Now because of the storage area over the many years and all the toxic things, this thing can become stones. We call it gallbladder stones. These stones will be there and they will be growing, not big enough to go out. Because many of them either have a lot of carbohydrate digestion, oil is not too much. So now this is the perfect time where the gallbladder will start throwing whatever is stuck inside. During the time, some stones can come out. Now the liver, while getting the bile out, it will throw all the toxic from the body. It will throw all the toxic from the liver, because the liver is holding everything. It will throw. And now what happens is, you will just wait for a while, let it happen by itself, and slowly the whole system will come out. In less than 2.5 hours or 3 hours, you'll find that coming out into the whole system through the anus and you'll find oil is actually going to come out. And sometimes you can find green soft gel, or even stones will start to come out. Okay, so that's the easiest part. And once that is finished, you can go ahead and take another Epsom salt if you want to throw it, but you don't have to do that. The new way we are teaching you, you don't have the Epsom salt. You do Epsom salt only once. Like yesterday night, I had a very early meal, just a biscuit. So I've been emptying all this while. I have not had anything at all. So today at about 11 o'clock, I started taking Epsom salt, and everything came out. I'm very sure my system is totally empty. That's when I take. So now the new method will be 1 Epsom salt. But the day earlier, you must not have a heavy meal, or you must have many meals. So you control your meal. 1 meal maybe at 6 o'clock in the evening, and that's it. Then you clear, let it come out, all of them. Drink a lot of water in the morning, and you start early at about 11 o'clock. Take Epsom salt. Take Epsom salt inside yourself and clear all the system. Then you start with the liver flush. So now it's all inside now. Let's wait and see what happened. Everything clear. Now the reason why we choose canola oil, simply because canola oil is cheap, not as expensive as olive oil. Now the easiest part, the most important part is this has got less saturated fat. This is also less saturated fat. We found out that both this oil, they both have less saturated fat, but our good old virgin oil has very high in saturated fat. You can do it once, no problem. It's not going to kill you. You can do it with no oil, you just virgin oil. But remember, virgin or coconut oil has got very high saturated fat, almost 90%. Okay. Now the other oil you can also use, you can use peanut oil or corn oil. It's up to you, no problem. Whatever you have, we just want the fat. We want the fat to go inside, and now the system is now telling my system now, oh my God, there's so much of oil. We need to prepare. During that time, it just clears up everything. Sometimes we tell people do 3 liver flush or 2 liver flush or 1 liver flush, depending on how toxic your whole body and what you eat. Sometimes we eat a lot of cakes and a lot of planta margarine. This margarine is all many are made of polysaccharide fats and things like that. They are like plastic. You must be very careful. Now when this thing goes inside, they all go in the liver and stay there, and that's when you get fatty liver and all kind of stuff. Start today. When I say 3 liver flush meals, you do one this Saturday, 7 days later or next Saturday, start another one. Oh no, sorry. You start, when I say do 3 liver flush, you do a first liver flush, let's say start on Saturday. Okay? Leave this Saturday off, do the next Saturday. Okay? Then you go 2 liver flush. Then leave that Saturday to the next Saturday. So you got 3 liver flushes that you're going to do. Now the simplest way to do 3 liver flushes, sometimes you go do 4 or even 5, especially if you got too much of fatty liver. There's one guy who had got fatty liver, he had almost have cancer. So he did liver flush 20 times. And he said he was cleared. He said a small bowl, he had lots of cakes. Cakes those days were not made by butter, they were made by margarine. Palm oil based margarine in Malaysia. They got olive margarine and all kinds of stuff. But Malaysia, most of the oil, they hydrogenate this palm oil to create something at room temperature where it's spreadable. Even butter is also fully saturated fat, and that can also go to the liver and create a lot of problems. So our diet is very important, plus all the toxic that we eat, all the salt and all these preservatives and ketchup and all kind of stuff that puts on taste enhancers, all will go to the liver, my friends. Everything goes to the liver, because the stomach will just absorb everything. And now the only way is now is to throw it through the bile duct and through the gallbladder. Okay, so we have done it now. I'm going to see what's the outcome of this later on in the afternoon. Maybe when I feel like going to the toilet, then I will go and see what's happening. Okay, so thank you very much. Simplest way, I'm doing it now. I found this now easier. Just one add some salt, wait for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, then start with our juice therapy, juice with oil, whatever oil you wish. Take it up and stay. So make it cut short. I'm going to see what's going to happen today, and I'm going to share with everybody. Okay? So thank you guys. Thank you for following us. Thank you.
So with this, we come to the end of our presentation. And anyone who wants to donate, we are making dormitory, and tomorrow morning, Sriniti and Madhura Kanta will be doing the inauguration to start building the dormitory rooms. You all can give donation to Pranaviolethealing Trust or Shiva Vikrama Palli directly into his account, and both the accounts are at Washermaid, Chennai. So if you like the presentation, part 1, part 2, part 3, or I've been instrumental in motivating you all to do a liver flush and you all are benefiting, please support our trust for maximum amount of donation that you can pay. Even a drop by drop, the ocean is made. So even a small quantum would be helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Now we are closing these slides and we are opening it for question answer. I request all of you to start your video so we can take a photograph. Please. Let's see all your smiling faces. Thank you, Karpaga. Thank you, Sriniti. Thank you, all the PBS Trust. That ends our slide. Karpaga. And thank you for being patient. Let's start all your video and let's just take a photograph. I'll be thankful.
Thank you.
Any questions you all can ask? All of you all can unmute. We are around 55 people, but now there are only 36 left. But whatever more the merrier. Thank you very much for joining me and giving me the opportunity. I thank Shriti ma'am and Reno ma'am and Bina ma'am also who have helped me, and 2 other volunteers, Karpaga and Milan.